Hi, my name is Dr. Keith Overland. I'm a certified chiropractic sports physician in Norwalk, Connecticut. I've been in practice for about 30 years, and in 22 of those years, I have been utilizing a product called Selfgrip. Now, Selfgrip is a self-adhering elastic wrap. Now, there are a few reasons that I think it's important for you to consider Selfgrip when you're thinking about taping at home. Most importantly is it's reusable. And so that makes it much more affordable and less expensive than many of the other tapes that I've seen. When I go to a retail store or suggest a patient go to a retail store, cost is very important, but also the quality is as well. You have to remember that this particular tape is made of a natural latex material. If you're allergic to natural latex or rubber, you may want to think about a different product. Remember, one of the primary goals of taping is to stabilize and support a joint. This is very important whether it's a new injury or you're trying to prevent an injury from occurring. Selfgrip is very, very useful in prevention of injuries as well as treating current injuries. While Selfgrip is very, very important for pretty much any athletic endeavor and athletes of any kind, swimmers particularly need to pay attention to using this product because it just does not come off in the water. You can use it over and over again, and it supports areas that no other tape really can accomplish. Another important factor in all sports is how a tape reacts to sweat. Some sports tape products will literally just unravel and come off. Selfgrip self-adhering tape seems to have figured out how to make it work. They use 98% cotton, and sweat will not change its effectiveness at all. I have purchased a lot of tape products, and this one by far is the one I utilize most and recommend most for my patients. A couple of pointers that I'd like to share with you. Taping is something that should not be taken lightly. If a person comes to you, whether it's your daughter or family member or just someone you run across on one of your sports teams, has a significant injury, you must see a medical professional first. Second, it's also very important for you to understand that when you tape, the more accurate you do your job, the better the result is going to be. There are a couple other thoughts you want to keep in mind while you are taping. Number one is that if you allow the tape to become separated at all between the two pieces, you can cause a blister. So tapes must be overlapping by about 1/3 to 1/2 for each wrap that you do. Number two, you don't want to just wrap it around really tight, because you can actually constrict the blood flow and you can cause a circulation problem. If your foot or your hand or any part of your body swells up a little bit, turns a little bit blue, you need to take it off immediately. Doesn't mean you can never use tape, but it may mean you just made it a little bit too tight and you have to do it a second time. Another key point about taping is that you must always remember to tape up towards the heart. So if you're starting at the foot, you tape up towards the ankle and up to the calf. If you're starting in a hand, you tape up from the forearm to the elbow to the shoulder. In closing, the reason I'm doing this message for you is because I believe Selfgrip is really almost a one-size-fits-all kind of product when it comes to athletic taping, especially when it's from mom or dad or a coach, someone who doesn't have the formal training that some professionals have. And what's really exciting about it, and nowadays it's quite important, is Selfgrip is made right here in the US of A in Warwick, Rhode Island. In the next few moments, I'm going to demonstrate a variety of uses of Selfgrip. You will be seeing me tape ankles and knees and wrists and elbows, and pretty much all the kinds of injuries you'll be seeing from your athletes, young and old. However, if at the end you need a little bit more information, why don't you check out selfgrip.com.